Antoine Semenyo's transfer to Manchester United has sent ripples through the football world, a move that very few had predicted at the start of the summer, but one that speaks volumes about both the ambition of the player and the strategy of the club. For years, Manchester United's recruitment has been questioned, criticized, and at times even ridiculed, but in Semenyo they appear to have identified a forward who brings not only pace and power but also hunger, adaptability, and a level of raw determination that has often been missing from Old Trafford in recent years. The former Bournemouth and Bristol City man has taken the scenic route to the top, never having been viewed as a surefire star in his younger years, but his journey has shaped him into a player who is fearless, relentless, and desperate to seize every opportunity that comes his way. That energy is exactly what Manchester United's attack has been crying out for, and while the move has surprised many, it might just prove to be one of the shrewdest pieces of business the club has done in recent times. The signing itself is emblematic of a slight shift in United's transfer philosophy. No longer are they throwing money at the biggest names available simply to make a statement or appease frustrated fans. Instead, the deal for Semenyo shows a willingness to back players on the rise, players with their best years ahead of them, players who are hungry to prove that they belong at the very highest level. Semenyo has shown at Bournemouth and on the international stage with Ghana that he can cause problems for defenders with his explosive bursts of acceleration, his willingness to press high up the pitch, and his ability to play across the forward line. Those qualities align well with the demands of the modern game and the tactical structure Erik ten Hag is trying to implement. While he is not a global superstar just yet, he has the traits to become a cult hero at Old Trafford, a player who gives absolutely everything every time he steps on the pitch and refuses to be intimidated by the weight of the badge. For United, the arrival of Semenyo adds depth and variation to an attack that has often looked stale and predictable. Too often in recent years, the team has relied heavily on moments of individual brilliance from Marcus Rashford or Bruno Fernandes, with little support from the rest of the forward line. In Semenyo, they have secured a forward who thrives on chaos, who can disrupt defensive structures with his direct running, and who will chase down lost causes that others might leave alone. He is the kind of player defenders hate to face, strong enough to hold his own in physical battles, quick enough to stretch back lines, and sharp enough to capitalize on loose balls or defensive errors. In many ways, he embodies the traits United fans have been crying out for: grit, urgency, and a refusal to let games drift by without impact. The personal journey of Antoine Semenyo also adds an inspiring dimension to this transfer. Unlike some of the young talents who were earmarked for stardom from a very young age, Semenyo had to grind his way up through the ranks, facing setbacks, doubts, and long stretches outside the spotlight. At Bristol City, he gradually established himself as a dangerous attacker capable of making things happen out of nothing, and his move to Bournemouth provided the platform to showcase his ability in the Premier League. He adapted quickly, proving that he could handle the pace and intensity of top-flight football, and his performances were enough to catch the eye of bigger clubs. For United to identify him as a player who fits their system is not just a testament to his talent but also to his character, as it shows he has earned his chance to compete at the very highest level through persistence and consistent improvement. At Old Trafford, the expectations will naturally be higher, and with those expectations comes pressure. Every touch, every miss, every goal will be scrutinized to an extreme level by fans and pundits alike. Yet, this is where Semenyo's mentality will be tested, and, if his career so far is anything to go by, he will thrive under the challenge. He has never been one to shy away from responsibility, and his work rate ensures that even on days when he is not scoring, he will still contribute by pressing defenders, tracking back, and making intelligent runs that create space for his teammates. That kind of selflessness is vital in a squad that has often been criticized for lacking collective unity. From a tactical perspective, Ten Hag gains a versatile option who can play centrally as a striker, operate off the wing, or even slot into a pressing front three that sets the tone for the rest of the team. Semenyo's ability to link up with Rashford, Garnacho, Højlund, and Fernandes could open new dimensions in United's attacking play. He is not just a finisher, he is a creator of pressure, a disruptor of defenses, and a player whose unpredictability can be a weapon in itself. For a United side that has struggled against low blocks and deep-lying defenses, his directness might just be the difference between frustration and breakthrough in tight matches. Fans, naturally, will debate whether this is the kind of marquee signing they were hoping for, especially when rival clubs are bringing in household names from across Europe. But football is often about fit rather than reputation, and in Semenyo, United have landed a player who fits both the tactical needs of the squad and the emotional demands of the supporters. United fans want to see energy, fight, and desire in every performance, and if Semenyo delivers that, they will quickly take him to their hearts. The transfer might not dominate global headlines in the way that some of United's previous big-money arrivals have, but it could quietly turn into one of the smartest moves of the season. There will be doubters, as there always are when a player steps up from a mid-table club to one of the biggest teams in the world. The pace of the game will be faster, the spotlight brighter, and the margin for error smaller. Yet, for Semenyo, this is the ultimate chance to prove himself, and for United, it represents a gamble with potentially huge rewards. If he settles quickly, if he adapts to the system, and if he maintains the drive that got him here, then Old Trafford could become the stage where Antoine Semenyo evolves from a promising forward into a genuine star. This move is about more than just a transfer. It is about a player taking his destiny into his own hands, a club looking for a fresh spark to reignite its attack, and a fan base eager for new heroes to believe in. Antoine Semenyo's journey to Manchester United is the story of resilience meeting opportunity, and if all goes well, it could be remembered as the beginning of a special chapter for both player and club.